Good afternoon. Welcome to this 2024 Talent Forum. The last one was music to my ears, as I am a leadership and talent management consultant coach. Listening about leadership is key, obviously. Let's get ready for the next keynote. We will learn, and he will, our speaker, unveil the journey to becoming a CAIO, or Chief Artificial Intelligence Officer. That's a long one. And I would like that we welcome Miguel Ángel Ronda.
Thank you. Okay. Hi, everyone, and thank you for coming. It's a really pleasure for me to stay here. And first of all, let me introduce myself. Or not, I'm going to introduce myself later, okay? I'm really happy to stay here to talk about a very exciting and relevant position that is growing up uncontrollable. It's how to be a CAO or CAIO. I hope to achieve your goals, talking about that. And I have pronounced the magic words, C-A-I-O, AI. I know you probably are so tired to hear about AI. I promise, no. I can't promise. I'm going to talk about AI again, one more chance. I apologize. But in the past 2 years, AI has experienced an uncontrollable growth. It's changing the way we do business, and probably, it's from the process automation to machine learning adoption in industries. Is changing the rules of the game. In the next few minutes, I'm going to talk about how to be a CAIO or how to hire a CAIO. Maybe is the best way to do that, because and that's the point. I'm going to introduce myself. I'm a computer science teacher in Alan Turing Public Center. And moreover, I am something similar like a Gen AI evangelist. I'm talking, it's my first in English. I apologize for that. But I usually talk about that for teachers, companies, many people. Let's start for the beginning. The definition. What is the definition of CAIO? CAIO is an executive responsible for managing, the AI and machine learning strategy, for overseeing the acquisition, the monitoring, and implementation of AI in the company. Well, we know the definition. We get that. 1 week ago, I take a real offer on LinkedIn, and I started to get in the responsibilities that the company were looking for. That we are strategic leadership. Well, leading the alignment with the company goals. It's okay. Designing and developing the AI and machine learning products of the company, okay. Performance monitoring and optimization with KPIs and other metrics to evaluate the use of AI, correct. And driving AI adoption. You have been listening in the previous keynote, talking about that. Well, it's not bad. But the last point, I think, is essential. Go down. go back. Driving AI adoption. It's not easy. It's not as easy as you can think. How to get on board is now, how can you get on board on AI adoption to everyone? It's difficult if your company is tech, but more if your company is not a tech. So it's a point you have to take into account. In the same offer, I found the requirements. 10 years of experience. Wow. 10 years of experience. Not bad. Demonstrable impact in 4-6 months. If not, fired. Wow. Strong consulting skills. And now we are talking of skills. Leadership and management skills. Skills, again, different skills. No coding. Deep understanding of AI technology. I'm going to read again. Deep understanding. No coding, again. Okay? The offers are looking for different skills, not coding. CAIO have not to develop from zero an AI solution. That's not. We were talking about strategy, leadership. That's a TIOB ranking. Probably you know what is that. It's a ranking that where you can find the most popular program languages of the world of using for programmers, developers. And in this year, you can find Python, first position, C, C++, Java. OK, but I have a prediction. Probably not next year, probably not in 2 years, but probably in 3, 4, 5 years, we will get a ranking similar to that. Natural language, like first one. Why? Because you are here. You are in this Congress. You have been this new solutions developing by AI. AI is growing up, uncontrollable, you know. Exist different tools, but right now it's not prepared to make a big program for a company. Now it's a copilot for us to develop a little small code, but probably having a look to the past, probably we'll get a ranking similar in a few years. Not months, but years. And talk about the skills. The offer talk about leadership, about collaborative. Here I have meta skills. That's the word I have used, but probably you have listened in the past talk about soft skills, or now it's called it power skills. I prefer to call meta skills, metacognitive skills, like self-management, social intelligence, and innovation. And here you have a focusing, integrity, adaptive initiative. Probably the most important point is social intelligence, communication. The communication to getting on board to all company to AI adoption. The feeling of the company, partners, your group, customers, stakeholders, collaborating, and leading. The offer, we're talking about social intelligence meta skills, innovation, curiosity, you know. And that's a new example, a real example. The Spanish Agency of Supervision Artificial Intelligence, AESIA, were looking for, 2 months ago, a CEO for this national agency. Well, that's the total amount per year. It's not bad, at least for me. That's the requirements. academic and technical experience in the field of AI. Well, I got it. Management and leadership skills. Well, I got it. It's similar to the offer of LinkedIn. Network of contacts. That's new, you know? But here, we are in a congress. OK, I got it. Legal knowledge of an ethical perspective of the use of AI. I got it. Can I tell you a secret? I applied, but I was rejected, obviously. The last point was ethics. Ethics of AI is really important. You have heard about that in the previous session. For a CAIO is relevant for the company. Why? Because of the transparency of the products they are developing, fairness and no discrimination. No discrimination, no groups, no people, no any person, and no race. You know, you probably know about different situations of Google with AI. You know, etiquettes, the tax of persons that were moved with, confused with animals. Do you remember? Look for in Google, please, not in Google. And CAIO, what needs? CAIO needs to know more. For example, prices. How does it cost? The implementation of LLM, large language models of my company. Probably you don't know. OK, come on. OpenAI, ChatGPT, an API, let's go. No. If you have a look, that's a web page you can find easily. You will find here a real ranking of prices, the total cost, or you can find the output, the input cost. You can choose the order as your preferences. And probably it's a point that a CEO of a no-tech company, that's not the point. OK, now, can we be a CAIO? Probably not. Can we become a CAIO? Probably yes. But what about to take one position, one candidate, and transform to a CAIO? How can we do that? Hiring AI roles. OK, let's talk about that. In a recent report of Microsoft, we can find something like that. Leaders would not hire someone without AI skills. Well, it's correct. And the same report talks about head of AI, a similar way to say CAIO. Head of AI is emerging as a new must-have leadership role. Must-have, you know, it's the trending head of AI. And 78% of AI users, that's a point in the same report that is particular. 78% of AI users of the company are bringing their own AI tools to the office. Really? Yes. Come on, CEOs of companies. You have to do something with this point. And where can I find candidates for this position? Well, you can get it from another companies, but probably you have to start a bidding war with the companies. You have to it costs a lot, probably. University, yes, probably is starting to grow up in AI positions, but I prefer talk about FP, FFP, or vocational education training. That's an example that we have doing in a center, my high school, or it's not a real high school, integrated center of vocational education training is now, I'm a teacher of big data and AI in a center, public center, but it's located inside of a center. It's called in company system, okay? Let me show you a minute about that.
A vocational training in a company brings only positive things, as it is conducted within a company, and in the case of Accenture, the company commits to welcoming all students enrolled in the dual training program. From the first day, they are immersed in the atmosphere of a company, getting to know other colleagues who may become their future co-workers, working on real projects. All the training provided by us as teachers is focused on the technologies needed by that company.
It is the initial master's program offered by a company in Andalusia, specializing in the field of IT informatics.
Well, here you can find roles to get to hire new positions that can be, maybe not now a CAIO, but probably in the future can become a CAIO, or can to be a part of a CAIO in the company. And what's next? If you are reading the news about OpenAI, probably you have listened about GPT-4o for Omni, and how in a few probably 1 month, 2 or 3 weeks, we can enjoy with something like that. That's an example of use of how OpenAI can show us to talk in a real time with no lag. Okay, in this case, it's like one GPT, one smartphone with ChatGPT is a customer, and the other smartphone is the help desk, and he's trying to put an I don't know to say, a problem, and the other AI is the try to fix in a real-time conversation. So how that's the way the AI is changing the way we do business. I talked about that just. That's another example on how to use a real avatar. Ukraine is using right now virtual avatar that's not real to express different opinions about politics, you know, but using it now is real. To finish, I only have to say that no AI superpowers are possible without a chief AI officer. So probably you can't be a CAIO right now, but you can hire for another position. Good luck. It's not a easy way, but remember, be CAIO, my friend. Thank you very much.